Many Vita owners upon Killzone Mercenary's release, and even now, deem Killzone Mercenaries, or KM for short, one of the PS Vita's best games. But on surface to most, it might just seem like a generic shooter that visually looks stunning and gets by on the novelty of it being on the Vita. So what makes KM tick? What makes it stand up above many other FPS games, not just on the Vita, but in general? Well, it's not the gorgeous graphics that even today don't look half bad, and at times can really be stunning. It's not the fact that you can play it on the go or at home with the Vita with no strings attached. It's not just the amazing weighty gunplay, as that's only half the picture. Killzone Mercenaries has a pretty unique trick up its sleeve that you might already be aware of if you're watching the gameplay here, but that is its monetary system. Shocking, I know, but bear with me. You see, normally how basic Killzone works is that you go from point A to point B shooting enemies, and you progress through the game by moving through the levels. Nothing wrong with that. I love myself a good linear shooter. Here's me playing the Conduit on my Vita. However, KM is a little different, as the typical point A to point B progression is only part of the game's overall progression. You see, every time you kill an enemy, pick up ammo, complete a level, get melee kills, or do almost anything, you get a lot of money, which can be used to purchase things in an in-game store. It sounds like a recipe for disaster, but it's actually part of what makes the game so fun. The shop goes purely into building up your character in-game. Basically, you go here to buy new weapons, ammo, different abilities, different armor, and grenades as well. And the game definitely does not skimp out on the guns, giving you a wide variety of various weapons to choose from to suit your playstyle. Pair that with the armor of your choice along with fun abilities, and you got yourself a pretty lengthy customization system. If you want to be stealthy and fast, you can do that. Loud and tanky, that can be done too. Or if you want to stay somewhere in between, that's more than on the table of offers here. At every state, every time you do something, you get money. Regular kills, headshots, melees, completing levels, and even picking up ammo, to the point where it's all highly addictive. There's only 9 levels in total, which really aren't that long, but really the replay value of these levels is extremely high, to the point where despite its short length, you could easily pack a lot of time into this thing. And of course, that is all held together by this game's beautiful gunplay, which is partly why it's so addictive in the first place. Because every bullet you shoot feels punchy and weighty, and many will result in some sort of headshot.
Okay, I can work with that too. This way.
The movement is extremely grounded and heavy, again adding on to the weightiness and the great feelings of the gunplay, albeit that is a Killzone staple. The point is that the addictive shop and money system, where everything you do gets a bit of money, is fueled by the unique gunplay, and said gunplay becomes addicted because it's tied to the shop system. There is always a new gun to kill for and earn up to, or a new ability or armor piece that you're just dying to try out. And while it sounds a bit grindy, the gameplay is so fun that it really doesn't feel like you're grinding, but more so just enjoying the game while getting money at the same time. Everything you buy in the shop is managed by a loadout system, in between levels but also at certain points during levels. By these blue caches, you can visit the arms dealer who supplies everything you buy, which fits into the whole mercenary theme. This adds on to the addictiveness, as you can use any gun in any level, just choose your gun, load the mission, and start killing. No gun is reserved or stuck in a certain mission. The freedom of the loadout is yours to enjoy. If there's something I'd love to add to the game, it would be an attachment system. One that would be pretty simplistic, with say only 3 attachments per gun, and they'd be specific to each gun, giving you that extra freedom and depth, similar to Medal of Honor Airborne if you ever played that game. All in all though, it's just a little nitpick. Blanketed over the unique gunplay system is of course the gorgeous visuals, which even today don't look that outdated. And this is of course coming from a handheld game released in 2013, over a decade ago. That to me will always be crazy. And of course, the game is portable. Due to its constant progression, you're almost always getting somewhere when playing. You can play in 20-minute short bursts, or sink an hour or 2 into it at a time and still be getting somewhere because of how often you get money. It's great for being on the go or when playing at home. The game also has a multiplayer mode which consists of deathmatch or team deathmatch and supports up to 8 players, which also spanned across 8 maps. The game's servers were tragically shut down around 2 years ago, I think. However, there is a bot zone DLC you can download which allows you to still experience the multiplayer while offline, albeit I never sank too much time into this mode. To summarize, Killzone Mercenaries offers a fun, addictive gameplay loop that spreads way past its initial 9 levels and will keep you coming back for more and more. The shooting feels great, and combine it with the fact that you get money doing every little thing, it basically means even after you beat the 9 levels, you can still progress way beyond, unlocking new weapons and gear. It's that shop system that keeps you coming back for more, and it's incredibly addicting to get money to buy a new gun. Painted over all of it are gorgeous visuals that stand the test of time, and of course you got the ability to play it on the go or at home. Luckily, even though multiplayer is defunct, the single player has so much depth to it that you'll be more than satisfied with that alone. It's probably my most played Vita game, and arguably is the PS Vita's killer app. Check out the Sponc the Spork movie, the link is in the description. And as a matter of fact, I've just begun work on Act 3. Go!
I want your shadow! Give it to me!
No! No! No!